You're tuned in to the smooth sounds of DJ Top Rank.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's cutting up pretty fucking nice, though, right?
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. What we got up in the spot, man?
I am Owen from Doitformusic.
Doitformusic at yahoo.com. Instagram at iFoundOwen.
Yep.
You're tuned in to OGHuskyRadio.com. What is it that you do, or what do you contribute to this hip-hop culture, man?
Man, we just trying to leave a little sample of hip-hop out here in LA, man. You know, it's been so fucking watered down that, you know, you don't really hear a lot of hip-hop, or it's mostly like everybody's doing that trap, you know. So, yeah, we just here to keep that, like, alive, you know what I mean?
So you're keeping that alive, right?
Yeah, bars, you know.
But what about trap though? I can't, like, you know.
Oh,
what I mean?
No, I got nothing against it. Shout out to everybody that makes trap music.
You know, you've never sold drugs and out the bando and
never
pimp hoes and stuff. I do that shit every day, dog.
I'm not about that life.
but what is it you do, man? Like, so people know.
So I organize shows. I do artist development, brand development, and yeah.
How long you been doing that for?
Officially, with Doitformusic, we've been about 4.5 years, and as myself as an MC for 7 years.
Okay. We can't straight up, like, I got to get into it. Because I believe the last time I interviewed, it was something crazy, like more than 30 shows a month.
We're doing 21 shows a month for a year and 4 months straight.
So that's something I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a slowdown period, I mean, I can't have you here and not ask you about it, and I'm not anything that you feel comfortable. You know what I mean? But
yeah, so pretty much I had a show a couple months back that happened. A tragedy happened, and because of that, it kind of snowballed on perception on what really happens at shows. You know, people organize for just to have fun, and then sometimes you just have, you know, people that their interest is not to have fun. You know, their interest is to, you know, be on some, it could be on some hood shit or on some shit that people just trying to hate on, you know. And yeah, it just made me step away from the game. I stepped away for 6 months, you know, and just kind of watch what was going on, you know. And
did you think it was something you needed, or?
Yeah, you know, every artist, you know, if you're artist / promoter / booking agent, you need to step away in order to see what's the bigger picture. How do you get your brand outside of being local? You know, a lot of people want to take over the city. That's cool, but there's thousands of cities, you know, thousands of countries, and yeah, it's just really.
Here's a question I do have, and I want to spark that debate, but do you have to run your city before you go take over another one? And where do you stand? I think that's gonna be like my new question for 2016, like, because I see people looking at it differently. For you though.
For me, you always have to acknowledge where you came from.
Okay.
First thing, but you also have to try to expand. You know, the way you're gonna create more followers, more people paying attention to you is when you leave your own city. Most of people will be like, oh, kind of hating on it. Yeah. Like, why am I not going? Why is he going? But yeah, eventually what it does, it becomes interest in your core fan base, and yeah, and
you're also talking, because you're gonna be at South by Southwest, and this is your third year, so it's not, you're just not talking about.
Oh no, yeah. You see, the first year I went on pure. People said I couldn't do it, so you know, when people say you can't do something, you just prove them wrong. And we did Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, which I threw that show. 2 days in South by Southwest, and I had got booked for Mesa, New Mexico. Shout out to everybody in New Mexico, because they give me mad love out there. Yeah, man, they pay me out there, so I mean, I can't complain.
So this you're involved with a show now. Is this the comeback?
Yeah, this is you know, me coming back to the scene, and kind of like, not saying I'm back, but because I never left, I was just stagnant, you know. But in this music shit, if you're not posting, or they're like, damn, this fool's gone.
Okay, so then, if I recall, you were a huge advocate of the anti-pay to play.
Yeah.
So with the time off, have you you changed your attitude on that, or?
So what happened was, I threw over 500 shows, no pay to play, no ticket sales, no deposits, and when I did the tour with Elder Sensei with Pause One, shout out to Pause One, he told me, because now I stepped out of the light of the promoting, and I was as an artist. He was like, look, I know you don't want to do the pain, but people have to pay to be at your level, and you might not want to accept that, but that's where you're at, and if you don't put value to yourself, you're never gonna put value. You're gonna stay in that same cycle, and what I realized at the time, I didn't have the fan base of what my brand, the core idea was. The core idea was way bigger than what it really was. So when I started to apply, these pay to plays, they turned out real well, because now you have a budget. Now just give away tickets. I mean, we got a lot of tickets. If whoever wants to, free tickets, tune in, or what do you guys do? Instagram that shit. We're about to put his picture up, comment on it, and we'll pick quite a few. So then, does the artistry take a back seat then, because you're at that level? Yeah,
it does.
It definitely does, because you're trying to help out multiple artists at the same time. Because I'm speaking for myself. I wanted the brand to be bigger than just Owen the artist. Owen the artist was only gonna take me so far, but the brand could be everywhere, at multiple times, You
have apparel for it too and everything. Right?
Oh yeah, we got hats, we got shirts, we got beanies, we got yoga pants coming up in 2 weeks. So
Instagram at I Found Owen. So then, why the connect with Rec and the Unity project for was that purposely done for the comeback, or?
No and yes.
Okay, break it down.
Shout out to Rec. He was supposed to be here. Riot Flake. Shout out MC Chato.
Damn, like that. Go ahead.
So, he has his brand, the Unity Project, and I just felt, since the last show, there was violence was present. I need to let people know that the people that I affiliate myself with, as yourself, it's all unity. All this shit, hip hop. I've been around, in and out the scene. Shout out. I suppose he's outside.
Yeah.
I've been in and out of the scene. Never thinking I was one of those people that were people gravitate to. And when I left, man, I had so much support on some. People were like, "Yo, what do I gotta do for you?" And it was like, "Damn, I didn't even expect it to get to that caliber."
So with that, though, is there things that you do differently now that you're coming back from that experience?
You just gotta have more faith in people, and then pretty much just of course we got more security for shows. I mean, we try to instead of doing the phone number thing, we could go through emails, and just kind of lower the accessibility rate, because before we're out there,
Yeah, but you're doing a lot of shows too. Are the shows gonna cut back now, or do you see yourself doing that many events again? In a month, because that's a grip.
I want to, just because a lot of people don't believe it could be done, and it was already done, and and there's ways to make it work. I was trying different ways in the formula, and what I was getting is for a couple months I was selling so much merch, because I was telling people, okay, well, I'm not gonna do pay to play, I'm not gonna do none of that, but support with one piece of merch. You're gonna drive over here either way, so I do the photo shoot, or and little incentives for them to do the show, and I was selling out the merch so easy that it made
Instagram at I Found Owen.
Yeah,
you can cop that. So then, what's the next show? What we got coming up then, man?
March 11 is with Lord Zen from the Visionaries, and it's going to be at Characters Bar. It's brought to you by the Unity Project and myself, Do It For Music. We got MC Chato, we got Mad Boy, Lucky Bono, Noción Directa, Shovel and Hammer, that's Kiki Smooth.
Compton.
Compton. We got Giants Music, shout out to Vision. And we have Suspect One. Yeah.
Word up.
Oh,
March 11th.
Shout out to Jenko, because he's always fucking supporting
from the get-go.
Hell yeah.
276 East 1st Street in the city of Pomona, 21 and over, March 11, 2016. Make sure you guys go out and support Lord Zen of the Visionaries. Well, it's good chopping it up with you, man. And like I said, thank you, man. Like, I know a lot of people like fuck with us first, and I really do appreciate that, man.
Man, I'm glad y'all gave the opportunity. At the end of the day, you know, like, we're all family in between the shit. And the last thing I would want to see is any type of tragedy happen like that, you know. And that's what we really, everybody as a movement just got to push the nonviolent. Like, we're grown as men now. We could talk. We, you know, that's what we have. You know, I get it. I get this person might not like this person, but at a hip hop show, that shit is nowhere needed, you know.
www.oghuskyradio.com. Instagram at I Found Owen. Artists looking to get put on, man. Do it for music at yahoo.com. Do it for music at yahoo.com. Stay posted. More interviews to come. DJ Top Rank live.